Transforming your body is about improving all areas of your life. How you look, how you feel, how you move. It's about living your life to the fullest. Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Coach Scott here, and today I would like to know what's your motivation to transform your body and how it's evolved over time. As a teenager, I was a scrawny little guy, so my goal was to pack on some muscle. I was plenty lean, I just needed a lot more size. And my motivation at that time was to attract the girl of my dreams. Now, throughout my 20s, life really kind of kicked me in the ass, lots of stress, lots of work, ended up packing on 50 pounds of fat. Finally, at 35 years old, I decided enough is enough. I basically had lost all my confidence. I was embarrassed to take my shirt off. Never did I think I would be at the beach wearing a tank top, covering myself up. But that's where I found myself at. And I really wanted to reclaim my confidence. So my motivation, I saw lots of magazine pictures and everything. I just wanted a beach body. I wanted to be able to take my shirt off at the beach, take my shirt off around the pool, and feel confident with how I looked. And I achieved that goal. I set the goal of having six-pack abs and a beach body by the time I was 36. I achieved that goal. And my next goal from there, my next motivation, I kept reading fitness magazines and thought, you know what? I think I can sculpt like a fitness model physique, something that you see in the magazines. So my goal at that time was to get even more chiseled, put on a little bit more muscle, and I set a goal of, actually I booked a photo shoot. I've done multiple photo shoots. I paid for the photo shoot in advance, so there was like a solid goal to aim for, a deadline, cash on the table, and I went through with that photo shoot, and it was an amazing experience. It was incredible inspiration, motivation, like nothing like lighting a fire under your butt than having a deadline that's paid for in advance and telling the world that you're going to have these pictures to show them. So the photo shoot was the really an incredible experience. I highly recommend you book one for yourself as a terms of motivation and a reward. I felt incredibly sexy during the experience. Afterwards, looking at the pictures, I really saw myself in a whole new light. I thought, wow, is that what I really look like? Because sometimes looking in the mirror, it doesn't give you a good gauge. It doesn't represent what you really look like, and we can be hard on ourselves. But you see yourself in picture format, and you're like, man, it's especially the way the photographer captures you in an art form and everything is a really, really rewarding experience. So from that point, I had people telling me, man, you should compete. You should try stepping on stage, and that was something that was never a motivator for me. The idea of stepping on stage in teeny tiny posing trunks and all that stuff was the farthest thing. I thought it was the most ridiculous thing you can do, but I had enough friends really pushing me, really driving me to at least try it, telling me it's an experience of a lifetime, you won't regret it, it's just fun, you don't have to do it a whole bunch of times, not like you're gonna make this your career or anything. It's just another motivator to take your physique and your dedication to the next level. So booked that competition, got myself all prepared for it, and sure enough, it really was the time of my life. Like setting that posing routine to music. One of my second shows that I did, I placed second at the UFE Halloween Mayhem. It was a great lineup of competitors, just an absolute blast. Just the energy in the room was outstanding. Hearing people cheer, and then again looking at the video footage afterwards, and just really seeing, like, I thought the photo shoot was a great way of capturing your body as a work of art, and then competing, seeing it on stage, it was like art in motion. I thought it was beautiful, it was spectacular. I've competed 3 times, and that's enough for me. I think at this point it was like everyone was telling me to do, it's a time of it's an experience. It's one of those life experiences that I think a lot of people would really appreciate, and again, it's a great motivator. When you pay that money for a competition in advance, you book your spray tan, you book the photographer, and you're telling everybody you're going to be competing, you're stepping on stage. If you're going to step on stage in front of all those people, you're going to want to look your best. So that was one of my next motivators, and from there I ended up getting featured in a magazine. My professional photo shoots and my story was featured in Iron Man magazine. So I kind of got to see those things that motivated me, those things that drove me, came to fruition, and it was really great to see all that follow through. But at that point I was like, man, what's bigger? Like, what's the next step? And I realized the biggest step, it's not so much about having some sort of specific goal like a photo shoot or like a concrete deadline. It's more about enjoying the process. It's more about enhancing the experience of training, what you're eating, what you're doing in the gym, your overall lifestyle. It's all about enhancing all areas of your life. And to me, it was really an extra focus, an extra emphasis on the camaraderie that's in the gym with my bros, with everyone in there. Just a great atmosphere, some great people. So just soaking up the experience, soaking up every rep, really being present in the moment, really celebrating victories throughout the workout. It's not just hitting personal best with lifting weight, like how much load you have on the bar, how many reps you're doing. Really, it's about the mind-muscle connection, how you feel the weight. Still encouraging your workout partner, getting that encouragement back, giving a high five to a fellow member who's going through a transformation themselves. It's just the joy in that experience in the gym, and then the joy in cooking, the joy in preparing every meal and savoring every bite, sharing it with company. It's just that overall experience. And for me, the biggest thing, like what I really focus on, is that training and your nutrition should enhance all areas of your life. So your training should be fun. You should be enjoying that experience. The nutrition you're eating, you should be enjoying. But I also think that the things that you're doing in life should enhance your transformation as well. So I really found myself, my motivation was just doing fun things all around everyday life. Going for my walk with my dog, that's probably one of my favorite things. That's why I bring him out twice a day. It's not like, oh, I've got to get out for cardio, so I've got to go burn calories and walk. It's about enjoying that time with my dog, enjoying the surroundings. Man, we have lots of adventures together. There's so many little trails around here that we enjoy hiking along. It's just an absolute blast. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. I enjoy walking him just as much as I enjoy training in the gym. And yes, it complements my transformation. It complements my health. So it enhances my physique and enhances my overall well-being, my health, so cardiovascular health, overall well-being, stress reduction, stress management. It's just so calming. It grounds me in the moment. There's no more headphones anymore. I'm not listening to podcasts while I'm walking. I'm very alert and aware of my surroundings, what's going on all around me, really soaking up the experience. The other thing, just waking up in the morning, having my coffee, watching the sun rise. Oh my God, like this morning, I was up a half hour before the sunrise, up at 5:25. Brought my coffee out there, just chilling, listening to the geese, kind of just grounding myself in the moment, not let my head run wild with all the things that I have to do throughout the day, just being in that moment, soaking it up, eager to see that moment when that sun peaks above the horizon. It was just an incredible experience. I love it. It's a fantastic way to start the day, feeling grateful, feeling grounded, realizing that the world, everything, it's so much bigger than just us, and the impact that we can have on everything out there, and just soaking up all the energy that's there. And then the end of the day, enjoying a sunset. I mean, so many these little things, sunrise and sunset, taking them for granted, they're like such incredible moments, and every one is completely different from each other. One sunset is not going to look the same as the one that you're going to see tomorrow. It's a different experience every time, and you can really soak that up. It's a great way to start the day, watching the sunrise, watching the sunset at the end of the day, just calming. You're not in front of the TV, you're not listening to the news, you're not getting all wound up, you're not on your computer or your smartphone and engaging all the stuff that's getting your brain going crazy. It's calming you down at the end of the day, so you have a very restful sleep, and making sleep a top priority for me. Like, it's not about, like, I know I don't need to watch TV, I don't need to watch shows. Sure, I can enjoy them from time to time here and there, but it's not a part of my lifestyle. I gotta watch this at this time, and I'd rather watch that sunset. It's the best show out there, calming me down. I'd rather get a better sleep so I can feel better, perform my best, give the best of myself to everyone else around me. So that's really, to me, that's my motivation with everything I'm doing, whether I'm going to bed early, whether I'm watching the sunset, whether I'm watching the sunrise, whether I'm working out, when I'm eating. Everything I'm doing in life, someone asked me, hey, let's go for a bike ride. Let's go for a bike ride. It's just standing on my feet, just moving around, just doing all these things. It's all meant to enhance your life. That's what this transformation is all about. That's my motivation. That's how my motivation has evolved over time, going from wanting to attract girls to wanting to regain my confidence and look good in a swimsuit on the beach, around the pool, to, hey, I want to look good enough, I want to look fitness model good, where my physique is worthy being featured in the magazines, to I want to look good enough to step on stage, to you know what, I want to have as much fun as I possibly can. It's not saying that those other goals that I had weren't fun. I wasn't having fun in the process. It's just I was more outcome oriented during those, setting those kind of goals, those kind of motivators, whereas now my motivation is more process oriented, really finding those victories to celebrate every single day. And I think that's what this, I wish I would have learned that lesson a lot sooner, because it brings even more joy to the journey. I hope you enjoy this footage. I would love to hear what your motivators are, what they were, how they've evolved over time. So please comment down below. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this footage, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Would love to engage in more conversations and get to know you a bit more. So again, best way to do that, comment down below. Visit metabolicmasterpiece.com. I'll talk to you soon. Have yourself an incredible day.